One shot, one opportunity. It's everything you ever wanted. In one moment, you capture, just let it slip. Yo. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous.
Hi everybody, my name is Peter Freeman and I am the 2011 USTA Georgia Pro of the Year. And today I'm here to talk to you about the top 5 reasons why you need video marketing. Number 1 is it makes your website look a whole lot more interesting. If you have a video on your website, you can really keep your audience engaged. When people come to your website, you only have about 30 seconds to keep them interested. And if all there is just a bunch of reading, people are going to be in and out in a snap. So what I do is I like to put a video on the top of my site, so it's one of the first things that they see. And I also have it autoplay. So when they come to the site, the video is automatically playing. Another thing is sometimes if the video is not already playing, it's just kind of sitting there and you have to push play, people will not even do that. So you've really got to do a job of nudging them to get interested into your site. And when I do this, before I launch a site, what I'll do is I will have some members come in and take a look at the site, and I will have the video playing, obviously, when they go onto the site. And the first thing they do is they will watch that video. It grabs their interest, grabs their attention, and then after the video is stopped, then they'll start reading the offer. And that's exactly what you want. You want to bring them in, get them interested enough to at least give you the time of day to read what you are trying to offer, and then that can help capture a lot more interest in your events, your lessons, and things like that. So please, 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 if you do not have video on your site right now, you need to get that. Believe me, you will absolutely notice a difference. Okay, reason number 2 is you can get your program noticed locally and globally with video marketing. First, we're going to go on my favorite site, which is YouTube. And if you were to type in tennis in Douglasville, you can see that my videos, you see Atlanta Tennis Factory there and my picture, it pretty much dominates the whole page because I've made so many videos on and keyworded it tennis in Douglasville. So if anybody goes there, which video, believe it or not, it's so popular right now. People just live on YouTube. So if they go to YouTube and they type in tennis in Douglasville, I'm going to dominate that whole first page. Now that is pretty cool. But what's even better about that, since Google owns YouTube, so if we were to go over to Google now, what you will see is that my video, if you look down the page a little bit, is showing up under the search results if you were to type in tennis in Douglasville. And what I like about this is it really helps my post there, my place on the page stand out because you have a video there. People love videos. I love videos. Usually when I do a search on Google, if there is a video on it, I'd rather watch that rather than read a long article on whatever I'm looking for. So it really helps you stand out. You will get ranked if you are consistently putting good content on YouTube. It will translate over to Google because Google owns YouTube. So they like to always play favorites and rank their stuff. So there's a little tip. Now, we were to take that a step further, and you can see right here under search results for Gold's Gym in Douglasville, which Douglasville is a small town, and Gold's Gym is pretty popular in Douglasville. So lots of people do search for Gold's Gym in Douglasville. That my video also shows up under there, which has nothing to do with tennis, but now all of a sudden they see that video and they click it and they go, oh my goodness, I didn't know Gold's Gym had tennis. And my video also links to my website. So you can start to really gain some traction in your local market by using video marketing. Okay, so now that we've covered local marketing, let's get into global. Let's have some fun now. So what I want you to look at right here is this is actually my YouTube channel, Atlanta Tennis Factory. And if you'll see up there in the upper right-hand corner, I have 54,492 views, and I've started this in May of 2010. And I actually, sometimes what I'll do is I'll report on popular events like the Australian Open, Wimbledon, US Open, and do some videos that can get a lot of views, such as beginner tennis lessons, things like that. But to be honest, I do a lot of stuff that I also just do for my local clients. So I'll put on videos just of them, which is not going to get a lot of views. If I were to consistently put up content that had to do with popular topics such as the pros playing or certain video tips that people look for, I could get a whole lot more views. So if you are looking to really get your name out there on a global basis, YouTube is a great way to do it, and I'm going to show you a couple of other examples. I mean, 54,000, that's pretty good. That's a lot of views, but when you look at the potential, what you have out there, I think I'm going to show you something really eye-opening. Okay, so my final example here is fuzzy yellow balls. If you've never seen this YouTube channel, take a look at it. This guy has 36 million views, and he has been running this site since 2007. He basically started in the basement of his home. I think he might have still been living with his parents. Him and his buddy basically did it to where his buddy was the cameraman and editing guy, and Will Hamilton was the talent in front of the camera, basically breaking down strokes, high definition strokes of the pros hitting the ball, which people love to watch, analyzing matches, and then coming up with products, again, informational products on tennis, on how to play better tennis. And he makes an outstanding living online. In fact, if you look at the Tennis Channel, lots of times you'll see that he's promoting. He's teamed up with the Tennis Channel to do a promotion for the Australian Open next year. He's done a product with the Bryan brothers. So this really shows us all what is possible by really focusing your attention online, to think of yourself as more of just a player, coach coaching on the court. But you can bring your services online as well, and people, the more cell phones get popular and computers continue to be popular, people look for a lot of information online, and they love it. So we need to, as a tennis industry, continue to follow this lead. All right, number 3, why video marketing is so important is you can stand out on Facebook. And just a little talk before we go into how you can stand out. If you're not on Facebook, you need to be on Facebook. Whether you have a great job at a club and you've got, all the clients you can handle, or you are somebody who's an independent contractor looking to constantly grow your business, you need to be on Facebook, because let's face it, you may not have that cush job at the club forever. And it's a great way to build connections and build clientele. And here's some facts on Facebook. 1 in every 13 people on earth is on Facebook. People age 35 and up demographic represents more than 30% of the entire user base, which is a lot of our target market. 71% of all USA Internet users are on Facebook. And here is maybe the most important stat for us. In 20 minutes, 1 million links are shared on Facebook. So that could be a link to a video, a link to our website. And what I want to show you right now is a Facebook page that I have here, which is Tennis Muse. It's a fan page for an online blog I have. And you can just look at how a video will stand out. You've got all the writing there on the other posts I put up, but then the video right there in the middle of the page. And the video is what is most drawing my eyes to the page. I don't know about yourself, and that's probably what I would click first. So the video can really help you stand out on Facebook, which is a great, valuable marketing tool for us. All right, we're going to go into reason number 4. We're almost on the home stretch here.
Number 4 is video makes your email pop. If we're looking at this right here, this is a video I sent out on when Marcus Baghdadis smashed his rackets. And, emails are very competitive nowadays where, people are getting emailed all day long. And now the advantage we have is they're actually looking forward to our emails because our lessons are maybe the highlight of their week. So if we're sending them something interesting, our emails are going to get a lot of opens and a lot of attention. And I don't just send the regular kind of emails to where I just take my whole list and I put them on a blind copy or everybody can see that I've emailed them. I use a system called Aweber that is really cool. It really goes deep, and I want to show you all the cool things that you can do with it. So here we go.
So we're in the back office of my Aweber account, and one thing that is so cool you can do with it is you can track the number of people opening your email and then also clicking on your links. So what we have here is we have that this email had 108 opens and 59 clicks, which is pretty strong. Lots of times when you're sending an email and it's going to go anywhere else as far as to another link or a video, the click-through rate is not very high, but this one had a very high click-through rate because of, I think, that people just wanted to see Baghdadis smash his rackets. So if you come up with interesting emails, you can really boost that. And I want to show you how much deeper this tracking can get. It is really neat. I can see how many times people opened the email. So I can see that my client here at the top opened it 7 times. She clicked on the video 3 times. Val opened it 6 times and clicked on it 8 times. Do you see this? So the power of this information, don't underestimate. Now when you send out an offer or you have a class, you can see who's opening it, how many times are they opening it, so you can really see if they're, even if they haven't called you and said, hey, I want to sign up for that class, you can look and say, you don't have to say to them, but you can see, okay, well, she's opened the offer 5 times. She's obviously thinking about coming to this class. So let me try and see, give her a call and see how she's feeling about it. And then you can kind of probe more to find what would be her reservation for not signing up, because obviously she wants to do it if she's clicked your email 5 or 6 times. So it's a great way to see when you're testing a new program, who's interested in it and how interested in it are they. All right, let's go to our last but not least reason for why video marketing is so important. Okay, so number 5 is it's an outstanding teaching tool. And this is also a great marketing tool in my opinion. If you can show your clients after they take a lesson with you a video like this where they have themselves hitting a video, then the coach showing them how to do it correctly and what they're doing, and then you have Roger Federer showing how to do it perfectly. This is a tremendous value you're adding for your clients, and they'll really appreciate it, and they'll tell other people, and that's marketing. Another thing too is when they see themselves on video, many of your clients have never seen themselves on video, and so they have a misperception of how they're hitting the ball. And they'll tell you one thing that they're doing, and then you can show them on video, well, no, actually, you're still doing this, and, seeing is believing, and this helps them keep coming out. We're like, okay, all right, Pete, you're right, I need more work. So video, besides it just being a great thing to do for your clients as a teaching tool, it is also an outstanding marketing tool. All right, so there you have it, my top 5 reasons why you need video marketing. This is Peter Freeman signing off. If you have questions on how to get started in video, you can feel free to give me a call at 770-990-8034 or email me at atlantatennisfactory@gmail.com. And I look forward to getting to know you. Take care. I hope you enjoyed today's presentation.